It sounds like we're back. Chat, let us know if you can hear us. ta909 picked up his Triforce out of 2 and is back up in Death Mountain digging around. Ellendar's joined him up in Death Mountain. The wand was in 2.
The wand was in 2. And Tia did grab the Triforce, so that gives him his 3rd on the day. 2 more and he can head into level 9. And we have both runners up in the Death Mountain section now. We're still looking for level 3.
And Ellendar finds level 6.
6 is an interesting dungeon to find. It is on the bigger side, but it's fairly linear.
And since Ellendar hasn't been in 2, now has the information that level 2 has the wand.
So here's a ladder block, but you can't get around it. We do have a staircase. We'll see if this is our item or not. TA also did running into 6.
And it's just our transport staircase.
It does get him down to the lower part of that hook, though, so if he can save some keys that way, that's definitely a nice thing to do. Don't want to take a death this deep into the level, though, especially level 6.
Yeah, seeing the wand and red ring versus the bow and no ring, definitely much quicker to clear that room out for ta909.
The wand does do 2 points worth of damage compared to Ellendar's wood sword hits of 1.
And we find Zelda's room. So you're not going north that way. You're going to have to come back from the top.
It does look like TA is taking the opposite route. Ellendar heading away from it. It looks like Ellendar is going to be heading towards the second part of Death Mountain, so he'll be heading over to level 2, so he'll grab his wand and that Triforce over there. He is down to 2 bombs though, so he's going to be a little bit careful.
And ta909 finds the Triforce in 6. We're going to keep looking for the item here. He's still missing the bow that we know is in 1, along with the silvers, and the ladder's still in play, but we don't know if we need that yet.
Ellendar grabbing a lucky pack of bombs. Gonna be able to keep going through Death Mountain here. And we do have a possible push block room, so we'll see if this is our item. The block does not push, unfortunately, so we're still going to keep looking.
109 for the large secret. I think that's the first one we've seen. That's pretty decent.
Now, with that much money, I probably would do the save to get the hints at this point. Because you can get all 6 of them, I believe, with that amount of money.
Definitely also be considering the blue ring in Ellendar's case if we've seen it.
Very nice screen scroll to get around those Lionels. Ellendar has not found level 8 yet. He does find 2. So once he gets to 8, he will get his red ring, but he'll get his wand here in 2.
The question is, will he end up in 8 at this point? And oh, silvers are in 6.
That's a rough spot to have silvers, just because of how big level 6 is. It's kind of one of those levels that people avoid unless they absolutely have to.
And with Ellendar checking out of 6 and going into 2, it's going to be a little while before they come back to 6, it looks like.
It'll be interesting to see if TA makes the gamble that silvers are in, the bow is in 9.
It's going to depend on if he goes back to the coast and finds 1. You know, where does he pick up his last Triforce?
And that is TA's 4th Triforce on the day. TA is going around the forest/coast section, so I'll see if he dips down. Alright, TA has found level 5, so I'll give him his 5th Triforce, considering if he can dig it out or not. Then the question is, does he go into level 9 or does he keep looking through other dungeons? Staircase in 5, what do we have? We have the wooden boomerang in 5. TA, however, not looking for the Triforce. Ellendar making quick work of this level 2. Gonna grab his bow, which will give him more offense.
I'll grab his wand. He's already got his bow.
Yeah, I'm sorry, he's using his bow. Ellendar using the trick to kill part of the room, back out, and re-enter.
Gets surprised by that orange wizard as he comes back in the room. He's going to have to be very careful. Gets a nice clock, though.
Yeah, that's a nice clock to have.
And we'll just pick up the Triforce to refill his health, and we'll probably dive back into 2. It's, you know...
Doesn't have many rooms left
not
to check.
bad. All right, Dark. So we're 32 minutes in. You want to give an item recap of what we've found so far?
Absolutely. So far in level 1, we had the bow and the book. Level 2 had the wand. 3 we have not found yet. In level 4, we had the raft. 5 had the wooden boomerang. 6 had the silvers. 7 is unsure. 8 we found the red ring and one other item. We don't know what level 9 is. Armos item was the heart container. The white sword item was the blue boomerang. And the coast item was the any key. Ellendar, however, found level 8. So we'll see what he digs out here. He'll get his red ring, which wasn't too far in. See what the other item is. And TA is heading down towards the lower left part of the Hyrule. Gonna find that one annoying cave and the one blinking cave that the bomb open.
And just a door repair on that cave. Let's see what's in the last cave here. They'll take any. Ellendar grabs the Triforce out of 8 and goes right back in looking for our items.
Gamer Blue, it's been alright so far. We're still missing the ladder. We know the bow is in 1, we know the silvers are in 6. So of the big 3, that's what we have. We are missing one more dungeon.
And then Ellendar's going to pick up the red ring right here. And ta909's checking out the rep spots now. Kind of trying to find... Looks like trying to find 3 or 1. I don't think he's found 1 yet. Alright, we got Ellendar buying hints. Dig Dogger Gaze with the boomerang. A feat of strength leads to the red candle. And sail not to save the princess. That tells us that since we found level... Have we found level 9? Yes, we have. So with 3 on the board, 3 is going to be power bracelet blocked and have the red candle.
And there's a nice bow hint, so, well, Tia is going to head and find level 1 momentarily. See if he actually digs around, though. You can't imagine him not.
And ta909's in 9 or in 1. Sorry, it's definitely the right place for him to be right now. He's going to find his bow in a little bit, along with the book if he chooses to pick it up.
See if he digs around for that second item, though. Gotta imagine he will. Ellendar's gotta be a little bit careful.
And getting into level 4 is a little bit nasty with those blue Lionels.
Finds the lovely ladder blocker right away. These wizards unfortunately juking TA's bombs. Yeah, that one's stuck in the block, so that's just a quick kill. And that is TA's bow, so he has what he needs to kill the Ganon. We'll see if that ladder comes back to make a presence known, though.
And now he's going to just get his Triforce out of 1 and probably head straight into 9.
TA is back in the 1. Triforce went too deep in here. Gamer Blue, there's 1 heart container in every dungeon and then 1 item. Certain dungeons like 1, 8, and 9 will have 2 items in a heart. 9 will not have, however, have a heart.
I just noticed TA must have hit something, maybe a save and a retry to save some resources. Or it could have been an accident. Hard to tell at this point. But with 40 minutes elapsed, with 2 keys and 4 bombs, ta909 can go into 9. And has all the tools he needs to kill the pig, unless the ladder's required.
And TA is indeed going to 9. What's he going to be looking for here, Nora?
So in 9, we're going to be looking for a shutter door that does not open once the room is cleared. We're also going to be listening for the roar of Ganon. Ganon will let his presence be known 1 room next to you. Unfortunately, we do not have the audio on our feed, so Dark and I won't be able to hear the roar. As TA finds a money or bombs room, goes ahead and pays the fee. Also, we find our first hint at a ladder block 9, as Ellendar picks up their Triforce out of 4.
So he just needs 1 more, and he will be on the path to level 9 as well. But he knows he does have to go back to level 6 to get those silvers.
Oh, sneaky game. Power Bracelet that we know is blocking Dungeon 3 is in 9.
So this is one of those cases where you have to go to 9 to get the Power Bracelet, to go into 3 to get the ladder.
Well, 3 has
that's
the
one of
red
the-
candle. We saw that hint, so we know
gotcha.
that that's not needed. But still, very sneaky game. Especially because ta909 doesn't have that hint. And
TA,
Ellendar is
however,
making,
leaving level 9 for now.
and Ellendar is making the correct play. We know this is the correct play. Back into 6. Needs to dig this item out.
It is on this upper hook, so we'll see if he finds it.
And both Ellendar and ta909 were in here about the same time. Ellendar checked out right about the time TA found the silver, so minus this ladder block, which we seem to have a couple of these now. Should be pretty quick to the silvers and the Triforce, and we'll be looking for Ganon.
Gamer Blue, we saw a hint earlier on that told us that the red candle is blocked by a feat of strength. So that would refer to either the grave, which is open, but we checked that so we know it's not there, or one of the 4 power listed spots. So just one of the power hints.
And the only dungeon we have left standing is 3. We know where everything else is, so 3 has to be behind a power bracelet. As TA finds a transport staircase in 9, there are 7 of these. Is that right, Dark?
6, I believe. 6 and 2 items, so 14 staircases.
That's a lot of staircases.
Ellendar, unfortunately, grabbing the Triforce in level 6 and leaving.
Oh no. Gonna make the play to 9 most likely without the silvers betting on it in there.
At least the power bracelet was relatively quick, so he'll pick that up. And then we'll see what he does with that second item in level 9.
He's got to hope ladder required and ladder in either, or I guess ladder in 8 or 7.
And TA knows where Zelda is. That was Zelda's room.
TA's got half the puzzle down. Now we just got to find where the pig is.
And hopefully that's not blocked somehow. Ellendar choosing to give up one of his bombs to get past that room.
Well, not so much choosing as being forced.
And we do hear the pig. I'm assuming we hear him on TA's side. So, Ganon is right around where TA is right now. So it looks like Ganon's right underneath the V there in level.
Yeah, TA does have a potion, but Wood Sword's going to take 16 hits, so this is going to be a little bit of a dicey battle. Still got the red ring, so that'll help a little bit. Now to figure out if this is a bomb wall or magical staircase to Ganon. As Ellendar finds the first item in 9, the power bracelet, he's going to have to dig out that second item quickly if he wants any chance of making a comeback here.
Yeah, this is one of those dangerous situations where TA knows where he is, he knows where she is. The question is, can he get to him? The end is Zelda blocked. And ladies and gentlemen, ta909 has found Ganon. And there is water in the room, but he'll be able to kill Ganon with this setup.
And you only lose about half the room. That's annoying, but not the worst. This could have been a Chevy room. That would have been bad.
Question now is Zelda going to be ladder blocked or not?
Great stun lock by TA.
Doing a little dance while stabbing him. TA takes down the pig. Now the real question is Zelda blocked or not? TA deciding to dance with Ganon before finishing him off.
And then dancing with the Patra on the way down the stairs.
Gamer Blue, yes. Wood Sword is 15. White Sword is 8. Magical is 4. And Zelda is not blocked. This was a ladderless seed. ta909 has taken first place.
And that's with an official SRL time of 47 minutes and 57 seconds. So get out your GG's, chat. Ellendar still looking around 9, trying to find that second item. And with that sound, we have ta909 in the booth. GG's, TJ, or TJ.
How's it going, man? Thank you.
Congratulations, my friend. Well played. Talk us through the seed. What'd you think about it?
It was interesting. I went Death Mountain early because I couldn't find a candle. I ended up finding a candle on the way to Death Mountain, but I found the silvers and the wand there, so that kind of paid off. I was a little nervous when I couldn't find levels 1 and 3 because I pretty much full cleared the overworld, but finding the silvers in 6 was definitely reassuring. I know finding the bow very, very late in level 1, which is only a few screens away from start, definitely didn't help things for me. That would have been nice to say, find level 1, get the bow, and then, go Death Mountain and get the silvers early. That would have been very nice, but...
So you are now 1-0 in the tournament. How are you liking this flag set, TA?
The flags are interesting. They're not. I don't know. Some seeds you're going to get punished due to bad luck. That's just the nature of a randomizer. I can get punished really hard for going to a different spot in the overworld. Like, for example, if Death Mountain did not pay off at all this seed, and say the silvers were like in level 1, I could have got crushed this seed. So the flags are interesting. They're fun. They're definitely fun, and I love playing them. It's just sometimes it can be a little frustrating if things don't go your way, because if they don't go your way with these flags, it's not very good, to say the least.
So, speaking about the silvers, you and Ellendar both went into level 6 at the same time. He grabbed the Triforce and ran. You kept digging a little bit and got the silver, so that was kind of the big turning point of this seed.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah. I don't know why I really dig that. I think it's because I had already done so much of the dungeon. Maybe Ellendar just direct pathed it. I know that I originally explored the bottom half of level 6, so I only had about 10 rooms left to clear, so I decided to give it a go and look for the item. But yeah, silvers were in a little bit of a tricky location this seed. The book was in level 1, so I don't know if there were... I didn't buy any of the hints, so I don't know if there was... Probably not. I'm assuming that Ellendar had the book, so...
Yeah, Ellendar did have the book.
Ellendar found the level 1 relatively quick. So while you had the wand, he had the bow. That was kind of the offensive equalization.
So the other big...
sorry, you guys cut out on me. I didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah. So,
go ahead, Nora.
So yeah, what Dark had said is that Ellendar had found the book and had bought the 6 hints that were in Candle Row.
Yeah, I found those very late. Do they have anything useful?
So the only real key was that the power bracelet was blocking 3 that had the red candle, but you didn't need that.
Interesting. So ladder must have been. I didn't find the second item in 8. Did Ellendar go to 7 at all?
No, so it's either ladder was either in 7 or 8, or it could still be in 9.
Yeah,
Right,
8 or 9.
right now he's looking for the second item in 9 still.
Interesting. So we probably entered around the same time, huh?
Pretty close. Yeah, the other big difference is you went into 8 almost immediately and picked up that red ring. Ellendar had cleared, I think, 1 and I want to say 2 before he picked up his red ring.
Okay, yeah. 2 had wizard robes. I don't know. 1 had wizard robes too. Yeah, 1 and 2 had wizard robes. So that was definitely nice for me to find the red ring before doing any of those tougher dungeons.
Yeah, that was the big difference, especially in 6, where you had wand and wood sword with the red ring, and Ellendar had bow and arrows, wood sword, and no ring, and you were able to come in and clear out that bottom just about twice as fast to get to the silvers.
Yeah, once I found the wand, my my combat sped up a lot. Just with the wand sword combo doing 3 damage, it's very nice.
So looking into next week, do you have any callouts? Who do you want to see?
I don't know who's in the 1-0 bracket. Give me whoever. I'm not really. I'm down to play anyone. I would definitely like to play some of the top dogs. I love. I don't know. I love those. Those really hyped matches with very high skilled players. I don't know. No one's really coming to mind right now. Redbird Grad's pretty good. Random Effect has been killing it with these flags. Jam Evil here, he's a great Zelda randomizer player. I mean, I've seen Ellendar play. He's an incredible competitor. So this was definitely a match that I was very excited to play. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. No one in particular, but all I hope for is a fun and competitive race.
No,
well,
definitely.
good luck to you next week, my friend, and congratulations again. Well played.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye. And thanks for all the behind-the-scenes work, and thanks for the commentary.
Oh, thank you for running. And closing up the interview here, give both ta909 and Ellendar a follow. They put on a great show this evening for you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And speaking of great shows, Dark, I'm going to go ahead and start going through a little bit of the rest of the show tonight. We've got a bunch of races tonight and going through the weekend.
All right, my friend, go ahead.
So, let's see here. So, in about 2 minutes, over on Randomania 4, we've got Redbird Grad versus Raikou Rider. We got a great matchup there. And then in an hour from now, over on Randomania, or right here on Randomania, you have AMO22 versus Sparkover. And then, due to scheduling, the Adirondack Rick and Taco match, also an hour from now, will be on twitch.tv/OPT Lawyer. Another one of our runners stepping in to help us get that race on air. And then closing out the night on Speed Gaming, the channel is still to be determined, is Adaginos versus Buzz Thunder, and that is going to be at 11 p.m. Eastern. So a little over 2 hours from now.
And looking back on Ellendar, he is making quite a bit of work in this level 9. Hopefully that second item is indeed the ladder.
Hey, Dark, looking at the rest of the schedule for the weekend, any matchups that you're looking at that you want to definitely get in on comms or watch? There's still some great matchups this weekend.
Well, I mean, we got the big one on the 12th at 5 p.m. We have Briscoe versus RC Drone. That's kind of the marquee match of week 1. 2 of the best in the world going head-to-head.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully it'll be just as good as that other marquee matchup we had last night, Saber versus Sis Crusher. If you did not see that one, definitely go back and catch the VOD of that.
And then, I mean, we have Jam Evil versus OPT Lawyer on the 11th at 10 a.m. We have Chess Shark versus Kadago at 2 o'clock on August 11th. We have Kenelo Me versus the one and only F. Coughlin at 4 o'clock on Saturday 11th. So a lot of really good matches. We have Amazing Toaster versus Dark Magician on the 10th at 10 p.m.
Yeah, this first round was just loaded with talent and great matchups. We've seen a lot of new runners push some of the veterans. A lot of the veterans go straight after each other and take each other out. And we're in just week 1.
What Wizard bring up a good point. Captain Green 7 versus Crimson Avix, one of the admin staff of Zelda 1, so that'll be another good one.
And the Ellendar is out of keys and out of bombs, so has decided to give up the search for the item in 9 at this point. And again, while we're here, I want to give Laurie D. Bunnykins and Jam Evil thanks for tracking and restreaming, doing an excellent job getting us on the air and making sure that Dark and I aren't lost trying to find these dungeons. And give Dark Falls a follow. He's done a great job here commentating tonight.
Thank you, my friend. Of course, the one and only Nori is with me as well, jumping into the last minute to help me out here. So Ellendar has left level 9, going to level 8 first before heading over to 6.
Well, hopefully over to 6. We still have an item in 7 that we haven't discovered yet, so that could be a play too. Really needs a hint to solidify that where the silvers are.
Question is now is what is the second item in level 8?
Ellendar remembered he picked up arrows and dispatches the Bunny Brigade. That room will never have a drop item, but there's a shutter door, and might as well get rid of the bunnies.
And that was a heart container on the ground, so Ellendar's not going to pick that. He picks it up, but it won't really help him in the seat at the moment.
An extra health will always help. I mean, even with the red ring, you won't turn it down usually, unless it's just way out of the way. Plus, it's one step closer to the magical sword if we stumble into it.
Ellendar's gonna head over here. I think he's gonna bomb down here to go deeper. No, one more room over.
And we have what could be a push block room. I think we have a shutter door here, so it's probably not.
Yeah, it's always gonna open that shutter in that kind of room.
And more bunnies.
But now you can just mow them down with the wooden arrow, thankfully. And that's the map. That's gonna help him at least look around and see what rooms he does need to kill still.
And our useless bait block. Thank you.
This item's been quite elusive so far in this level 8.
That's old news, old man. Here we go.
This should be our item. And we have the whistle.
Well, that nearly closes out all the items.
The one nice thing about that, though, is he'll be able to whistle right back to level 6, hopefully. This is level 2, so just gotta go a couple more screens over.
And with that, I'll give a final item rundown that leaves with 2 items that we don't know the location of, but we have a good idea. Bow and book were in 1, wand was in 2, red candles in 3, raft is in 4, the yellow boomerang in 5, the silver arrows, which Ellendar needs to get out of 6. We don't know the item in 7, but it's either the heart container or the ladder. Red ring and flute in 8. And then the power bracelet, and then the other item, the heart or the ladder, is in 9. And then for our coast item was the any key. Actually, sorry, the Armos item was the heart. I'd forgotten about that. And the blue boomerang was the white sword. So the other item we are missing...
Did we ever find the white sword?
Is the white sword.
And Ellendar is back in the 6, so this is the answer as long as he digs it out. He is going the correct direction. Yeah, I believe he does know where Ganon and Z1R are, so he should be almost done here. So this was a little bit of a puzzle you see, just simply because of the location of where these silvers are. Level 6 one of those dungeons that a lot of people won't like to go through. Someone give Jam Evil a library card. Ellendar's back in the 6, going the right direction. Alright, Ellendar knows they have to go to the upper portion. Just has to go down and around that river room. Unfortunately, Ellendar is out of keys, and he's going to need one key to open that door to the silvers.
Yeah, we're not able to bomb around it, so that's unfortunate. The question is, has Ellendar seen a key shop laying around? Oh, with 11 rupees, that's not going to matter.
He's going to be heading over to level 6, 7, I should
Or
say.
7.
If the ladder is here, he'll be able to grab that any key on the coast at least.
But if we find the white sword, that means ladder would be in 9, and we won't be seeing that any key anytime soon.
Yeah, this has just been a one of those seeds where resources have been a bit of an issue for both of the guys who are going through it.
And that's a big part of this flag set. Going into 9 with 5 Triforces, you're going to often be key starved, just due to the fact that you're not clearing the bigger dungeons usually. So a lot of the runners you'll see, they'll buy a key instead of hints. Look for ways to save money that way. Save trips to dungeons. Like here, we're key locked on this side again. That could be leading to the bow or to the ladder or the white sword at this point. We should be able to get around it though. Oh, there's a good hint.
The white sword, so he knows that in level 7 is the white sword, sticking ladder in 9.
It's an unfortunate hint at this point, but it's a great hint to get you the information you need.
Yeah, so he kind of knows that he kind of has to go to level 6 now. But he does need that key still. I would probably save our game and look for casino. Gonna be looking for
With that power
more.
bracelet, I might be looking for 3, knowing that it's knowing 3 is behind that. Question in chat: yes, the white sword item was the blue boomerang. I don't remember exactly where it was. I want to say it was on the coast.
we found the white sword item quite a while ago. It was over in the Deadwoods.
I was in the Deadwoods.
I think it was down that lower left-hand corner.
I know we saw it. I think I had just gotten in when it happened, so I didn't get to see exactly where it was.
It was the alternate boomerang.
Yeah. So, Ellendar looks like definitely might be looking for 3 here with these moves towards the push blocks. I think that's a good play at this point, especially with the lack of rupees. Get into 3, see if you can steal a key, and then go back to 6.
I'd probably try to steal at least 2, maybe 3, just to be safe.
And forgetting about the ladder block that direction. So he's going to have to go back around the moat room here. And we get through our key block here, and I believe it was this. Was it this turn? No, it wasn't. You know, that's a disappointing feeling right there when you push on that block and it just doesn't move.
Yeah, it's like the game's kind of just like taunting you, like, Well, that doesn't give him his 10th art, so he could pick up Matt. Go try to pick up Matt if he wants.
That's a bit out of the way to get to 9, though, so not sure we'll see that. But yeah, you may not feel comfortable fighting Ganon, so
oh, back-to-back rooms. Yeah, I guess there aren't too many close dungeons at level 9.
Yeah, I mean, the closest is actually to go back to start, take any road up there, grab the sword, and then go back to 9. So it's a play you could make. It's there, just not a convenient one. Got to be careful here with this last key so we don't find ourselves with another key block.
I believe this is the room with the silvers on the right-hand side. Oh, one more down.
6 is just not going to give it away easily tonight.
There we go.
There we go. A quick ladder clip and or block clip, and we get our silvers. So back into 9, and if I remember correctly, I do think Ellendar at least knows where Zelda is. Bombs the silvers. Frustration.
Yeah, those silvers weren't in the best of places for sure. That 6 was a little bit on the convoluted side.
Yeah, you definitely had to work for them, and not having the any key, not being able to just navigate.
Gonna do a quick health top off and then head on over.
Ellendar doesn't know the okay, but I think we're pretty close to 9 anyway.
Yeah, 9 is right over in the forest shoot room. And doesn't look like he's following a specific path, so I think he knows where he's going. Now, once again, commentators won't have sound at the moment, so we won't be able to tell you exactly where Ganon was. I believe it was right under that V, the V.
That wasn't the easiest Ganon to get to, especially because you can't go through any of those Chevy rooms that we saw.
Well, he knows it's not ladder blocked, though, because the ladder has to be here at 9 somewhere.
Well, he knows the ladder's not ladder blocked, but Ganon could potentially still be. We know it's not. Now we're getting confirmation in chat that Ganon was under that V.
Oh, it looks like Blue Rose did not actually roll low. They're about vanilla. I think that was about 8 HP. Just have to see how long it takes Ellendar to find the correct path, but he should be there momentarily, quite a bit.
Just have to fend off these hungry likes.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't buy a shield.
Oh, with as many Wizrobes as we've seen tonight, and as few likes, the shield wouldn't have been a bad purchase tonight. We should be pretty close to Ganon now.
I think it was one room above where he is now.
Yeah, I think he's just looking down there first. Yeah, he's going to place the bomb here, and this should be Ganon.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, second time tonight, here's Ganon. We'll see how Ellendar handles him. Just gotta dance around the fireballs and hopefully get him locked.
Having some issues getting Ganon close enough to hit. There we go. I believe that's 3 hits. And we got a bit of a stun lock going.
And very nice stun lock overall by Ellendar. Takes down Ganon just a few rooms away from Zelda, and he will be finishing this race.
And while we're getting ready for Ellendar to finish, again, give these runners both a follow. Great show, ta909 and Ellendar. Again, give Jam Evil a follow for setting up the restream and just being an awesome guy with helping admin the tournament. Lori DeBegunnikins, our tracker, wouldn't be able to do this without them. And Dark Falls for co-commentating with me tonight.
And of course, Narrator as well. And that door opens. Ellendar goes through it, and at 127.59, Ellendar takes second place in this race. Going to be going on the next week.
Into that loaded 0-1 section as well.
We'll see if Ellendar wants to hop on with us. Gonna see if Ellendar wants to have a quick chat with us momentarily. And there's Ellendar. GG, my friend, well played.
GG. That was certainly something.
So talk us through this seed. I know it was a little bit on the rougher side, especially those silvers.
Yeah, everything was going pretty okay. I had pretty good time. I mean, TA is a hell of a streamer, or hell of a runner. So I figured this was going to be pretty rough. And I had 5 Triforces pretty quickly on the bow. And I'm like, well, let's just go to 9 and, maybe RNGesus will save me. That turned out to be a bad decision. And then going back, once I saw TA was done and 9 was just being a mess to me, I thought, well, probably I missed the silvers somewhere. Let me go back and search everything I didn't get, and it was in the last place I checked, and then I was out of money and out of keys to advance in 6. And knowing the magic key was on ladder block, and I didn't have ladder somehow after all of that, was just like, okay, where on earth am I going to get some money or some keys?
So, were you able to piece together where the ladder is?
I have seen everything but 9. I have literal full clear except the second item in 9. So I'm
That is where it is. So the real big turning point in this race was 6. ta909 had come in with the wand and red ring. You'd come in with the bow and no ring. So he cleared that considerably faster and also found the silvers in that first run through.
I can believe that. Yeah, 6, it's just rough combat, didn't have enough keys, and I mean, even going the way that I did, I suspect I wouldn't have ended up full clearing 6 the first time. Just knowing how much of 6 was still left when I got the Triforce. So, I think it was just unfortunate.
That's one of the things about this flag set is, you have that risk of diving into 9 without the silvers and without the bow, just hoping that one of those items is there.
Yeah, having the bow and the book already makes me a lot more comfortable going into 9, because now there's multiple indicators. Like, if I get the old man that tells me where the silvers are, like, that lets me, jump out really quickly. And then also, if I have silvers and not bow, then I don't have that benefit. But having already gotten the power bracelet in 9, it was like, well, this is bad. And then so much of 9 was ladder blocked. I sort of just assumed that either TA had gotten the ladder or TA had full cleared out a dungeon that I had left out on.
Yeah, so 0-1, you're headed into week 2. Any thoughts on kind of the pool of 0-1 runners that you've seen? Thoughts on who you want to see or who you definitely don't want to see in the next match?
I haven't been following the standings too close. I know, I think probably no one would have put me up over TA on the betting on this one. But and I'm just looking to have some good races and hopefully not quite as trolly as this one.
Definitely. All right, Ellendar, any final thoughts here on this seed or on this tournament so far?
No, I'm just glad to be playing. It's a great tournament. Z1R is super fun. I was playing on a Z2 rando and the Z1 or Z3 rando, and then getting into Z1 rando. It really rejuvenated my love for the game. So
It's definitely nice to have a bunch of new members in the community. Dark, any questions for you or any final thoughts?
Again, as you've said, congratulations, Ellendar, for sticking it out. Not the friendliest of seeds. And thank you, everyone in chat, for watching. Thank you, Jam Evil, for the race stream. Thank you to Lori for the awesome job at tracking. And thank you to everyone involved in this tournament. It's been an absolute blast so far.